your father's old apartment, completely redone. As I was telling you, nothing was salvageable here. We found dead mice upstairs in the walls, under his refrigerators. He had mice everywhere. Mice problems all over there. We had rodent problems too. That was another big issue. I don't know how anybody would have wanted it under that condition, but you can imagine. That was disgusting. But your father would never say it. He knew they were here because I brought it to his attention a few times. So, vision out the back rooms are all done. And now we're staining the floors. And in this particular wall behind the mirrors, there was a fire in the wall. Happened somewhere down the line between the BX wire and your father's apartment, your father's master bedroom. I have pictures which I can't get to because they're working on the stain. There was a fire behind his dresser too in the wall. We saw it when we redid the bathroom. So there was a lot of fire problems. This house, for some reason, there must have been the BX cable, must have been faulty, the actual lot that they put in, because there was a fire here in the 70s, because this kitchen was changed. Oh yeah, brand new front door. Look at the windows, brand new. All the wood floors are getting done now. All new heating throughout the house. Light fixtures. Ceramic floors. And this is beautiful too. Look at this. Okay, far cry from that old window he had. Look at that view. If this house went up for sale, you're gonna get a lot of money for this, because it's got a lot of amenity now. And Kathy's idea was to open this wall up, and the next door neighbors already asked about putting a bid in after they saw the house. So if it doesn't go into rental mode, you can always look to sell it, and I know you'll get a buyer right away, because these people love this house. All custom cabinetry, all wood, new stove, biscuit color. Okay, and this refrigerator too. Even his refrigerator was ruined with piss. Oh, the dogs killed everything. We smelled it. You see in this section here, where the floor is, there was a high concentration of piss. High concentration of piss in the living room that was over the garage. It was all over the house. As the original idea of this project was to do the 2 main floors and get it up to rental. Because, you know, your father was bickering about it. You know, I don't know if I want to sell it, I don't know if I want to keep it. And as time went on, issues came up everywhere. You know, oh, forgot to mention, remember the brick wall that was in his house? All gone. Took it down. Behind that wall was water damage. That's from the siding. The siding's leaking. So everything, there was no way to really band-aid this situation. Not only to say that the piss was tremendous in that. I don't know how, there's no way there's an as-is sale exists when you do it. You would have to give this house away. And that would be a stupid move. Stupid. It's worth too much money to do that. Let's go down. This is how it looked when I got it. And we cleaned it up, but look at this. This has got to be all painted, repaired. I mean, everything's got to be completely repaired. Everything's in shit shape. But we're getting there. You know, this had to be painted, and you know, in here the wash machine was broken. We replaced that. Replaced all the appliances already. We'll go into the garage in a moment. All this has to be finished up. We had to change all the sheetrock down here because it was between the insulation of piss insulation. Here is the hot water heater. The boiler's been completely redone and overhauled, so it's good for another 30-40 years. Boiler's in great shape, new valves. I don't know what else to say. All electrical dimmers, hi-hats in the new, this would be the new kitchen. Okay. Dogs ruined this down here too. They destroyed it. If you notice, we had to take out, all the sheetrock's been replaced on top. everything. Insulation's been all painted. I have the pictures on that as well. Ceramic floors going down here. Hey, Mr. Jose, say hello.
Hi.
Behind those walls that you see, we had to take out because there was piss damage and water damage behind those walls. And he had to take, and there was mold as well in this house. Black mold, which Uncle Joe found out when he stood with your dad. That's hazardous. That would not pass inspection either. So that had to be all taken out and redone, and see, everything's got to be cleaned here and finished so that, you know, whatever you guys decide to do, you'll get maximized income. The bathroom at this point, if you notice, look at this is the original shitty sheetrock. That's got to be cut out so you get an idea. Between the dog piss and everything else, this was rodent city here. This bathroom will be painted and cleaned. Change the toilet bowl. We put up. There was bacteria up in the ceiling because whoever did the ceiling didn't use the proper sheetrock. Between the piss and there was mold. The list goes on and on. I mean, this is like, this wasn't this old house. This was more like, oh my God, this is a nightmare. The garage has issues. When they pound the street out, as you can see, you see that hole there? That's got to be all repaired because rodents are getting in there. Okay? This is why we have problems here. You had mice issues in this house, and all the food that was left up on the second floor called them all in. I saw hundreds of mice in the walls when we opened. It was very disgusting. New electrical boxes. That was a fire trap in itself, those old boxes. They weren't even, the fuses weren't even popping. And what's crazy is that there was electrical fires in the wall, and the power was still powering to those wires. If you didn't get your father out of here, he would have been dead. He would have been dead. You would have found him dead here. And because, so let me show you the wiring. We kept it. See this wiring? This was all burnt up in the house. All this was burnt. I kept it so you could see all that was left, and plus I have a sample at my own home that I kept to show everybody to show what a fire trap this place was. So I don't know who would have taken this in this condition. An engineer would have walked in and walked out. But we got to fix the concrete in the floor. We got to finish up the siding, and then I'll show you why outside you had to redo this house, because across the street the gentleman redid his house, and he's asking for almost close to $575 for one family. Okay, this house here, I'm going to show you. You see this structural crack damage. He's got leakage going.